Welcome to my studio. This is a 325radio.com studio, and in this part of the channel I wanted to make a video to show you a couple of things. Number one, how I manage to I wanted to accomplish a thing. This small bedroom, which has 5 square meters, it is very small. I wanted to make a hybrid in this studio. I wanted to use it for, as you can see the setup right now, as a podcasting and online radio station, just as it is right now. And I wanted to, if I wanted to switch through a recording studio to my, music, I've been a bit lazy to make music in the past few years. Couple of years, not so much, but before that I recorded music during 5 years in this same bedroom. So I wanted to, if I'm eager to make music again for myself or producing for friends who write music and want me to produce it and to record some instruments or backing vocals, I just want to make the switch between the radio setup and the recording studio setup in an easy way. Number one, I want to show you that in this very small bedroom, the first thing is the acoustics. The first enemy of the acoustics is the cement walls, because the acoustics reflect a lot between cement material walls. That's why I treated my bedroom, my small bedroom in my apartment, with these acoustic panels, even in the ceiling, as you can see, and the angles, all the angles are very important to be dampened, because they are like, as many call it, a bass low frequencies trap, because they are caught there. The low frequencies are caught there, and they don't travel again. I have a closet here, wooden closet here, so it's not a problem. Even the back of the door, as you can see. But if you don't have the budget to buy acoustic foam panels, you can use anything that covers most of the cement material of the walls. Just you have to make sure you dampen the acoustics and don't trouble and hit the wall bare, okay? I decided to leave the floors as they are bare, because they are wooden floors, and it's a nice way of getting a natural acoustic. I used to have a rug, but then I removed it and let the bare floors, wooden floors again. As you can see, I have in this side of the bedroom studio like a detachable desk. You see, I can detach this desk, this angle desk, and use just the one I have, the mixing board and the computer there. So I have more room to, place myself here with a mix stand on the floor and record, for instance, an acoustic guitar, and place maybe an amplifier over there. Okay, so that's number one. I needed a detachable desk. The one thing I couldn't avoid is that window, because it came with the apartment. But in order to avoid leakage from the outside noises in my recordings, I have, number one, a short piece of curtain, and when I record, I just turn the shutters there completely down. So in this part of the studio, you can see that I have as I mentioned, nowadays I'm just doing radio. So when you go live, you can't decide as much post-producing because you're live. So I process my vocals and some music and the telephone hybrid, as well as the Skype coming out from that netbook in those pieces of compressor limiter gate. The one below is for the 4 microphones, and the one above is for compressing the phone and the Skype connections. And I use this mixing board. I mean, it's labeled as a very good small format mixer, but it has a lot of channel strips and a lot of room to make a mix live. I wanted to avoid, every time I want to switch between my radio stuff and recording music, I wanted to avoid to touch all those cabling and connections to and from the outboard gear and the computer and the netbook. I just wanted to make a separation, complete separation between making radio or podcasting and recording music. That's why I bought or purchased that M-Audio Mobile Pre, which is very, very nice. I always loved M-Audio's interfaces. Now I have that USB. It's a very good USB interface. I don't use the Allen & Heath USB feature. You can see it there. I'm pointing the USB out there. I started to use the Allen & Heath as a mixer and sound card with the USB facility directly connected to my computer. The thing is, I will agree with many reviewers of this same mixing board that states that in the analog format, it's an excellent mixing board. As regards the USB side of the mixer, well, it's not so good. So I decided, why not taking the final mixing out? You can see those XLR connectors there, and use it in the line inputs of this M-Audio. And the M-Audio just takes care of transcode the analog into digital sound into my computer, and then I use it just for that, to convert the signal, the analog signal, to digital. The nice thing about this interface is that these 2 buttons, 1 and 2, it has 2 inputs, switches between the back, the line inputs back, line level input in the back, coming from the mixing board. That's why you can see channel 1 and 2 in 0, because line levels are controlled actually by the external device that comes into the M-Audio. Now, if I want to switch and mute or disable the back of the M-Audio to take place the input in the front, I just switch the number 1 channel. I'm disabling the line 1 input, and the channel 1 with its own preamp here takes place. This is good because I can have the mixing board off. I don't want to make radio for 2 months because I must, have a recording set in 2 months. So I detach the desk right there. I forget about the mixer, and I just use the interface as a recording device, because all the work like processing the vocals, adding reverbs, compression, EQ, I do it with VST plugins or DirectX, depending on your systems, in your DAW. In my case, I use Steinberg Nuendo. So this is it. This is basically how I accomplished my radio / recording studio for music. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe my channel. I will try to upload a Spanish version of this same video so that you all viewers can get all that it's being said. Bye bye.